Hey, you ring the back. You gotta get that off. Oh, right. Excellent. Yeah. And nine. Oh, you got the eye off. Excellent. Start again. A little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit. Camera's on. Gotta watch what I say.
You're on video.
We gather in the presence of family and friends to witness and celebrate the marriage of Heidi Flint and Travis Lever. On their behalf, I welcome you all to the wedding ceremony and to the commitment of their life as after this occasion. Now we will hear a poem by Mandy Flint.
When we met, I was overwhelmed with the idea of you. When we got to know each other, I learned that you have strengths and weaknesses like everyone else. When we got closer, I was overwhelmed with the idea of love. Now that time has passed, I am no longer overwhelmed with the idea of you. I am no longer overwhelmed with the idea of love. I am more than overwhelmed with you and the love we share.
Heidi and Travis have freely chosen to live together in a relationship of unconditional love, of mutual obligation, and of respect for each other. This marriage is entered into as a lifelong commitment whereby Heidi and Travis shall remain equal and yet respectful of each other's individuality. In this relationship, they will each continue to grow as a person, and their support and encouragement for each other will see them through life's journey. The union between Heidi and Travis is not limited to them alone, for together their love extends to family and friends such as are gathered here today. They acknowledge a desire to have a family together where children will be loved and cared for, surrounded by family and friends, surrounded by us all. Heidi and Travis, today represents a new chapter in your life stories. So enter this marriage bond with full openness and ready to face the many challenges you will undoubtedly encounter. We will now hear a poem read by Curtis Lever.
Love is a mighty power, great and completely good. Love flies, runs and leaps for joy. It is free and unrestrained. Love knows no limits. Love is boundless. Love feels no burden, takes no account of toil. Love achieves things beyond its strength. Love bears every hardship and renders all rough patches smooth. Nothing is sweeter than love, nothing stronger, nothing higher, nothing wider, nothing more pleasant, nothing fuller or better on earth.
Heidi, before this gathering of family and friends, will you make these promises? Will you continue to love and support Travis? Respect his personal freedom, as well as acknowledge that there are obligations to keep? Will you be kind and trusting and communicate your life's journey? And will you continue to bring happiness and laughter into that relationship?
Yes, I will.
Travis, before this gathering of family and friends, will you make these promises? Will you continue to love and support Heidi? Respect her personal freedom, as well as acknowledge that there are obligations to keep? Will you be kind and trusting? Will you communicate your life's journey as you go along? And will you continue to bring happiness and laughter into the relationship?
Yes, I will.
Where's Jordan? Oh, Jordan Flint. Travis.
Travis, I give you this ring as a symbol of my commitment to our marriage.
I promise to share.
I promise to share all what I have, all what I have.
Oh no.
Heidi, take this ring as a symbol of my commitment to our marriage. I promise to give you all that I have and all that I am.
In the name of the Creator God, and in the presence of family, I pronounce Heidi and Travis, having declared their love and commitment for each other, made promises together, and shared rings as symbols of their marriage, I now pronounce them husband and wife. Heidi and Travis will now sign the wedding certificate and marriage register while Jordan plays the music.
I'll sign this one.
I was going to say. Yeah, it was. Could have waited.
Did well, man.
As long as you stay birding, that's important. You don't go horizontal. You guys. I don't even sign a name with the blue trap. Me too.
No, yeah, exactly right.
Don't do your full just
Signature.
Am I doing the right thing?
Doing great.
Got it, yeah.
Okay. Switch it right. Straight left.
Oh, is just loving me at the moment. What's the deal then?
I haven't got any shots to wave
I'll jump around.
And you have really springs.
That's it.
So there.
No, just on there. Photos near a couple of proper set up.
Should we be in the sun?
In the shade, but I might actually have a pictures and light.
Both of this occasion, we now pronounce husband and wife. And I'm proud to say Mr. and Mrs. Lever.
Can I have everyone's attention for a moment, please? My name's Ben, I'll be MC today. I can absolutely guarantee no laughs whatsoever, but I'm going to run a tight ship. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to have everyone gather together on this level for a group photo. Sharon's going to take a group photo. Once that's finished, we're going to head upstairs for some drinks and nibbles while Trav and Heidi and some others go and have some photos. We'll just have a chat for a while and drink some beers and have some nibbles. Okay, so if we could gather in for a photo, that'd be great.
So if everybody could just move back past the platform, Heidi.
Firstly, I'd like to apologise to everybody that I may have to read part of this speech, and the second apology I'd like to make is that I lost my glasses 2 days before Christmas, so these are a $2 pair from Cunningham's that I've got to make good with. So. But I'd just formally like to welcome everybody. Heidi and Travis would like everybody just to mingle around, have a really fun day, create your own atmosphere. We know Heidi and Travis both come from caring and considerate families. On Heidi's side, even today, Heidi, your brother managed to deliver the cake there's been a past experience with Heidi where at her brother's wedding, Heidi tried to shift the cake, but unfortunately the cake hit the floor. As with Heidi, most things turn out well at the end of the day, and this will be the last time we ever mention it, Heidi, so we should be grateful for that. On Travis's family, they're the type of people that believe in living life to the fullest. Example is Trav's mum and dad, Joy and Mark, who have currently been in China for 2.5 years, and the sort of people they are makes a lot of Trav and Heidi's friends inspired by the fact that they go out and really try and enjoy what the world has to offer. So, you know, they set a great example. An endearing trait of Trav's family is that they get involved in a lot of community organisations, whether it be sport, things like Meals on Wheels or other community projects, and I think if there was more people like that in society, the world would be a better place. Trish and I are happy that Trav came into Heidi's life. We think their shared values and goals complement each other, even to the extent that they'll be able to console each other when they are frantically making or buying their Christmas presents at 1 minute to midnight on Christmas Eve every year. From the first moment Trish and I were introduced to Trav, we thought he was a special person for Heidi. We know he'll be honest and devoted, lifetime soulmate for you, Heidi. The good times and laughter and the love we share are the rewards of being family, and today we have a special welcome for Travis into our family. I think everybody would admit how stunning Heidi does look today. However, as beautiful and elegant as she is, her real strength is on the inside, where she's a caring, warm and charming person. Tricia regards her not only as a daughter, but also as a friend and confidant. I got one other story on Trav though. When he bought his suit for today, he proudly boasted, "Babe, with this suit I've bought, I will outshine you on the day." But to paraphrase Mark Williams, you were wrong. I know Heidi has many friends and that they identify that Heidi is a true and loyal person and a supportive friend, and you couldn't ask for a better person. She's always chirpy, bubbly and treats everyone the same as she expects to be treated, but she tries to make everyone happy. Our only concern... Now I told you I lost my glasses. Our only concern we had today about Heidi was that she's a history of last-minute injuries before her events. I've been told when she was going to school, she fractured her foot just before her Stedford finals. On numerous occasions, she has strained joints just before netball finals. However, she has plenty of determination, and she would have struggled through the arbour on crutches today to marry young Travis on the happiest day of her life. Trish and I are happy to propose a toast to her as the newest member of our family, Travis. We'd ask that those people seated be upstanding and charge their glasses so that we can propose the toast. Dramatic pause.
They're fresh.
So, for the health and happiness of the bride and groom. The bride and groom.
Can you just do that again for the photographer? No, look towards one another.
Thanks.
Okay, the next person who would like to say something are Travis's parents, Joy and Mark Lever. I could welcome you to the cake. Joy.
Rod, I don't think you should apologise for $2 glasses, because I seem to remember that Travis's engagement ring to Heidi initially was a $2 mood ring from Cunningham Warehouse. Then he travelled to Hong Kong, I think, and got something a bit more substantial. I'm speaking on the extended Hyde family, for the extended Hyde family and the extended Lever family, and we are very enthusiastic and in our warm welcome of Heidi into the family.
I've got my daughter.
We're also passing on the best wishes of Joel, who is Travis's youngest brother, who's in the Bahamas, and Heidi, big bear hug from Joel, and Travis, it would have been a big slap on the back, I think. We've already had some very pleasant times with Rod and Tricia, and we are sure that in the future we will enjoy also getting to know more of the family and also more of Heidi's friends. Very early on, our family gave Heidi the seal of approval, and I know that Travis's mates quite some time ago were talking about her as the next Mrs. Lever. So I think the judgment of mates is a good one, Travis. As Mark said, one of the delights we anticipated as parents of 4 sons was that we thought that there was a fair chance that we would be fortunate enough to have 4 wonderful daughters-in-law, and Heidi has set a very high standard. Travis and Heidi have known each other for 4 years, almost to the day, I believe, but they have never been going steady. Ask them. They've just been hanging around together. Now, I think there's a word of